All right, welcome back at the Whistle family. What's going on?
What's up?
Happy New Year.
Darrius, you ain't got nothing to say? You don't miss the people?
Hey, I miss the people, but I'm ready to give y'all bars.
Oh, we ready to give. All right. Well, we scared of Darrius. You know, Boogie came on with the Bulls jersey. He big pressing them.
Yeah, man. He ain't even a Bulls fan, man.
Hey, how everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of At the Whistle. It's been about 2 months. How long?
Roughly.
It's been long enough. You know, we got a lot to talk about. Starting with these Lakers last night, Kuzma coming in with 31, 32. Zubac 26, Lonzo 18, clutch plays down the stretch. 5 and 7 without LeBron. It's been 3 weeks. How y'all feeling about the Lakers?
Young core has promise.
I'd say so.
They have promise.
I mean,
Unfortunately, it's going to be broken up, though.
Yeah, you know how LeBron operate.
who was it? Which one of y'all said the Thanos snap?
That was Martavian.
Okay. Shout out Martavian. Shout out to Mir. They not here, but yeah, the Lakers are looking good though. They looking good. They finally getting a chance to play their type of basketball without LeBron being there.
You know, LeBron. LeBron and I have a storied past. As you well know, I am a Chicago Bulls fan.
Really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
You didn't?
No,
Well, now you know.
Couldn't tell.
And that's one of the reasons I'm over here set tripping with Bowie. Secondly, the fact that this man, I got my Christmas gift, the fact that he got hurt, he finally got a serious injury, but it's like 4 years too late.
Okay.
Where was this when we actually needed it in the East? The Bulls could have used this. The Bulls could have used this. Had LeBron got hurt in the playoffs or something, we could have used it. Now he want to get hurt when nobody cares?
Hey,
Big head, forehead.
It's affecting the Lakers because you know that a lot of the schedules change after the Super Bowl. So now when the Super Bowl's over, what was it, February 4th?
Third, fourth.
So a lot of the marquee stars and top-notch teams play later in the season because they'll be televised and, you know, football's over, so everybody be focusing more on basketball.
Right.
So they have the second toughest schedule after the All-Star break. Yeah. So this is why I think it may be a problem for them because right now they're sitting at 8, but they fighting with 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they, you know, they're 5 and 7. If they keep this up, they're gonna be out of the playoff race. So if LeBron comes back, I mean, most likely he gonna, you know, bring them back up. But Golden State is looking at, you know, they're the second seed right now, but it may be a problem for them if they have to face a Golden State, you know, in the first round. Because it's possible if LeBron comes back and, you know, they get to like that 6, 7, 8. If they in that spot, who knows?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what people told me about my Bulls back in the day.
This man keep talking about the...
Bro.
It don't matter if you make it to the playoffs if you don't win the championship. And so now that LeBron is in this position, I'm sure that all of y'all teams have went through something like this. Who's your team, Ace?
The Lakers.
The Lakers. I'm in between 2 Lakers fans. Bowie is a rogue agent. Listen. We went through an era where LeBron fans, they was just, oh well, y'all ain't make it to the finals. At least we went.
It's not even about making it. It's about winning. Like,
but this is what this is what LeBron fans have
of
been
course,
preaching.
because he be losing. So like,
at least we went to the finals. I'm like, yeah, y'all went to the finals, but y'all sitting on the same couch as all of the losers.
Exactly.
I always
You know what I'm
say it like this. The people who go to the finals and lose the finals, y'all have the same reward as the worst team in the league.
Exactly.
Y'all
Well, no, they get to hang a banner for the conference.
You get conference, but what's the greater goal?
But ain't that why people talk about
We don't remember you.
the Clippers?
Yeah, because they don't have any banners.
They
so
don't have
hang
any
their division
banners.
banners.
Well, no, they ain't even won a conference.
It's not even division.
You get banners.
I think they've won the division before. They won the division
for winning a conference
Yeah.
title. Yeah.
They won the Southwest Pacific.
Yeah, I mean when they had Blake and CP3,
Yeah.
ain't no reason why they shouldn't have won the, you know. But what I was about to say was, it doesn't matter if the Lakers make it 6th seed, 5th seed, 4th seed, because they're not gonna win a championship. Just like the Raptors. I always say this about the Raptors too. Martavian.
Please listen.
But the thing is, it'll be worse for LeBron's career if he, one, doesn't make the playoffs, which I don't think is going to happen.
Nah.
But two, if they get out in the first round, he's never lost in the first round.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's lost the first game in the first round in his entire career.
No.
Well, I mean-
Pacers.
Pacers, okay.
Winter.
Or he hasn't
Winter.
lost like 2 in a row or something,
Yeah.
something like that. Like
He keeps all the stats.
LeBron has had the biggest cakewalk to the finals
Yeah.
anytime he was in the East.
We know.
But a lot of people are saying like, oh yeah, he gonna do it in the West. He the king of LA. He gonna do it everywhere. We gonna see, because if he face off against a healthy Houston team or
A healthy Golden State.
a healthy Golden State or maybe even
healthy OKC.
I think he could beat. I think Denver's gonna lose if they play the Lakers in the first round.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't
I
think
don't
so?
think
I think it's possible for them
Bruh,
to lose.
they
I don't
have
think
no
they're going to
experience.
lose easily, though.
So I mean, outside of
Still gonna lose. Still
outside
ain't.
of LeBron,
Lakers and Sixers.
But that matters in the playoffs. It matters if
Home
a
court.
team. Nah, not even that. It matters if
Bro.
a team sends you, 7 games.
It
It
doesn't.
matters because it'll tire you out.
Home court
Just like I was
matters.
saying earlier
Denver.
this year, like, if LeBron has to play all 7 games and then he got to play Golden State for the second round, oh, that's gonna be problematic.
What? Yeah,
They don't want
I
that.
see it from that stand, but when you talk about home court advantage, I mean, we had a perfect example last year. The two teams with Game 7 at home last year,
lost.
Houston and Boston, both lost
Right.
because Golden State had better players and Cleveland had
James Harden's
LeBron.
trash.
The reason why he be trash is because
He don't play defense.
it's not even that. That's the reason for him to be better, but
we could
it's
say
he's always
Rockets-
getting tired out because he got to carry the team.
Rockets didn't have CP.
Hey.
Boston didn't have Kyrie. Like, I just feel like they don't want Denver. That's not a good matchup to me. I mean, you can't. It's gonna be a struggle to
So
guard Jokic.
You
know
really,
what I'm
you
saying?
really think that Denver, as good as they've been this year,
Yeah.
props to them,
Right.
no playoff experience.
Uh-huh.
You think they're gonna come in there and beat LeBron? LeBron's never lost in the first round.
Yeah. Well, LeBron got to come to them because they're gonna have home court.
But I'm saying no. When you playing LeBron, you coming to him.
Okay.
It don't
Yeah,
matter.
Exactly.
You think they can beat the Lakers and LeBron?
Yeah, man. I mean, they don't have an answer for Jokic. Their guard play with Murray and Harris is going to be a problem. And then by then, Will Barton's going to be back. That's
He's
another
already back.
dimension. He's already back. That's another dimension you got to worry about off the bench. IT might be back, you know what I'm saying? And also, I know it's
I
it sound
forgot
funny.
all about that, man.
Look, Denver
Hey,
at
don't try to
home.
play IT.
Ah,
I've
that's
seen
my
Denver
guy,
play
I'm
at
saying,
home,
like-
man. They just a whole nother. It's a different team. They got the altitude going to them. You know what I'm saying? They run up and down the floor, and also they have a nice lineup. Not only do they play Jokic at the 5, they got Plumlee too, so they go ultra big.
I gotta hit you
Right.
with this.
And
though.
Plumlee,
It's playoff LeBron
yeah.
against a bunch of non-experienced players.
Well, Paul Millsap and IT ain't necessarily got
Yeah,
that
you know what I'm
experience.
saying?
Look, everything you
IT
saying
can
is
do.
good.
All I'm saying, IT can do Lonzo.
He got to get on
I
the
will put
court.
my bottom
now.
dollar on that one.
Yeah, did you see Lonzo last night? He
Lonzo's
was
confidence from last season is
yeah.
grown.
I don't care.
Outside of LeBron, though, I mean, the Lakers rely on a lot of young guys that haven't been there either. You know what I'm saying? Kuzma, as hard working
Kuzma
as he
answered that
is,
call.
he's inconsistent. One game he give you 30, another game he give you like 5. You know what
But
I'm
they
saying? You know
have
you're not
LeBron,
passing.
bro.
They have
LeBron has more experience
Okay.
in the playoffs than everybody on Denver combined.
And this is the thing though for me. They're in the West. Like having LeBron is gonna be good enough in the East, you know what I'm saying? Because he's got that psychological mentality over all them opponents that he's faced throughout his career. In the West, Denver don't know no better. It's the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get there just like the other team is too.
What you just say about Kuzma? He's inconsistent.
He's inconsistent.
What did you say? You say one game he could drop 30, the next
Another
game he could drop 5. Right?
yeah.
Don't that
I
sound
don't know
like,
about 5.
Don't that sound
Maybe
like Kevin Love?
10, 15.
You do.
That sound like what Kevin Love was doing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's really scary. And then, okay, say you got inconsistent Kuzma, in which I like Kyle Kuzma. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the ceiling is really high for him. Once you get to playoff ball, man, even once you get past LeBron, you still got Lance Stevenson. He's not LeBron.
You asking a lot, but okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't think you're asking a lot, man. I might be the
shout
only
out
one
Lance,
here.
man.
I might be the only one here who. I don't care what Lance Stevenson do. That's been my man since day one.
Yeah.
Since that man was on the Pacers.
You can't
and he
not
was
like
hooping, you
Lance,
feel me?
though.
Yeah, I mean,
And mind you, you know what I'm saying? The Pacers was our rival and forever will be our rival since the Reggie Miller days. But it's just, some people are just too talented and too charismatic for you to hate. And that's what Lance Stevenson do. Lance Stevenson, he'll cross you up, he'll make you look goofy, and he'll drive on you with the finesse. Like,
You mentioned Kevin Love and Kyle Kuzma comparison, but
or actually similar, they're mass.
Right.
It's the same player.
it's just LeBron don't have Kyrie. But
That's what I'm saying.
from what we've been hearing, Kyrie's been, LeBron, I'm sorry, man. And I know what you was going through now, man. I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm dealing with the same thing with these young cats. So what y'all think about Kyrie calling LeBron
I think it was
to apologize?
It was very mature.
what was it to apologize for? Like,
Couple of things for me. Number one, when I first heard it, I was like, this can't be. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't even sound like Kyrie Irving. But also, from another tip, I know a lot of people in the media outlets were saying that he was using LeBron as a pawn to basically call out his youth.
Mm-hmm.
The young team he played with now, like, see, when I was playing with LeBron, I was disobedient. Y'all not following my rule either. I'm the alpha.
Yep.
Y'all should follow me. But the next best thing I got to add to this is this does nothing for both sides. For LeBron, this does nothing because Kyrie's not going to play with the Lakers anytime soon. And for Kyrie, this don't make the young dudes gravitate to you any better.
Stephen A. said on the first take
There's no way
that
Kyrie
an
gonna
executive
No
had
way.
texted him,
Okay.
unknown source,
Yeah.
and said that quote unquote, I don't take my words too literally, but I believe he said, "Wow, this makes it a lot easier for Kyrie to come to the Lakers."
And that's not going to happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's
bro.
a lot of factors there.
But I'm just saying, you got Kyrie, Anthony Davis, and LeBron.
We don't.
that's not gonna happen.
man.
Anthony Davis wants to go home.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I'm just drinking
Where's
right
home?
now.
Yeah, I know.
Chicago.
I'm more
I know, I'm just dreaming.
realistic.
Right.
You have more factors with Kyrie going to LA.
He's a free agent, yeah.
One, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
Two, he's come to a mature realization
Right.
that, LeBron, your mentorship was, intact. And three, who mentors Kyrie off court?
Kobe ain't gonna let him go to. Kobe be like, bro, you dumb? You think I would have went back to Shaq? You crazy?
That's
Chilling.
true. But at the same time, Kobe understands that
Kyrie
he said
and
himself,
Kobe first.
me and Shaq left a lot of championships on the table.
I think he said that to be professional.
But him and Shaq,
I mean, it's true, but
yeah.
it was like the beef. It was too much. It was gonna overpower the talent.
I think Shaq was more sincere about what he said than Kobe. I think Kobe was like, bro, I still wouldn't want without you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he would.
Yeah, because Shaq was on the back burner.
Right,
Shaq
the
needed
back
Kobe
burner.
more than Kobe needed Shaq
Yeah.
at that point.
At that point, yeah, he did.
But
I think if they had to do it over again, they would have got it right. His rings mean more to Kobe.
But man, Shaq overweight. I mean, he can't control his health habits. That was the main reason why it didn't work, man. Like, I'm just saying, you just can't. You can't control that. So,
well, I mean, all jokes aside, I don't think Kyrie's coming to the Lakers, but
No.
I do think he did use this as a reason to like throw his teammates under the bus, because I think he's at a point where he's like we was talking about earlier today.
Yeah.
When I saw do y'all remember last year in the playoffs when they sat down Terry Rozier, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum,
Right.
and they had them sitting there, and it reminded me, if y'all seen the Fab Five interview, when they had all five of them sitting there, the camera angle, the interview style, and like they camaraderie with each other, they all
right.
joking, young cats, like y'all up next type thing. And I feel like, Kyrie was seeing stuff like that, and like, nah, these dudes think
He's
they.
excluded.
Because if you look at his play last year when he first got there, he was like trying to prove he's a true point
guard. And he
I think like
floored a lot
halfway through the
better.
season, he was only averaging like 18.
Yeah.
Whereas now this year, like you feel like he coming on like, no, I'm the dog.
I'm the dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, anytime we could say he was only averaging 18, what kind of league are we in?
It's a different league, bro.
Man,
18
because
points.
that's-
18
that's-
points is like second fiddle numbers, bro.
And when you look at James Harden, this man been scoring 50 since, I don't know, the season began.
Yeah.
At what point do we bring back hand checking? But that's a completely different conversation. But y'all sitting up here, to me, it sound like y'all dogging Kyrie.
You're not dogging him.
Dog.
I could be
being
wrong.
real.
But y'all saying, oh, he's throwing his teammates under the bus. Maybe he's just calling them out.
But
Much like my boy Jimmy G. Buckets.
Jimmy G.
This is the thing. Not once have y'all brought up whichever one of the Morris twins play for Boston.
Marcus, yeah.
I would rather somebody talk about me than somebody put their hands on me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many times had they done had to pull this man off of Jaylen Brown?
I feel like it was once, but
They had it was twice.
No,
it was
twice,
one
twice.
in game, and then one just happened. What, like last week?
Yeah, against the Heat.
Yeah. And it was. I think it was a fan that caught that video. Like, man, how many times y'all gonna have to pull this? What is Jaylen Brown doing?
Well, you know how the Morris twins get down. But yeah,
All right, look,
Forces
what?
get very physical.
From what I hear, Jaylen Brown, he just be spacing out. Like,
We ain't got no time for that.
he don't be focusing. Like,
Yeah.
We got Giannis, who has now become the king in the East.
called it.
I mean, you can't say that
How come I can't?
Called
because he hasn't. He's never
Who
won
the
the
king
East.
in the East?
He's never won the East. You can't just be crowned because you having a good season.
Who just having a good season?
You gotta ask
Him. He don't even. What has Giannis done in the East?
What has Giannis
I
done?
mean, he hasn't come out the first round.
That's what I'm
yet.
saying. He hasn't. You
That's my
can't
guy,
call him a
but-
king of anything if he ain't-
Okay, so who is the king in the East? Because ain't nobody in the East gonna
LeBron
stop.
is still the
LeBron.
king.
Goof. What?
LeBron is still
No,
the king.
no. He took his talents to Venice Beach or whatever beach is out there in Los Angeles. You would know Long Beach. I don't know. I don't care.
See, shout out.
Either way, Giannis is the king in the East. Ain't nobody in the East finna stop Giannis. Not even Kawhi. I don't care.
No, you can't.
Kawhi can't handle Giannis. And that's the best defender in the East that we got.
I mean, he could. It's called.
Bro, it don't matter what you
Back up
do
5
in the
feet,
regular
you know what I'm
season,
saying?
bro. Like regular season, that's cute and all. If we basing stuff on regular season,
It does matter what you do in the regular season because in the regular season, it determines where you are in the playoff race. It determines whether you go or whether you don't.
It determines
And
seeding.
your
It
playoff
does.
run determines if you're going to the final.
Defines awards.
Right.
It didn't matter where LeBron was seated in the East.
It didn't.
He was going to
He
the final.
always strategically made sure that he had the
He didn't
easiest
play.
route.
Right. Like, remember a couple years ago, he didn't want to play the Bulls because they swept them there in the season.
Now you want to
Yeah.
say he didn't play the Bulls.
didn't wanna
But
play
when
the
it's me
Bulls.
saying it, all three of y'all be looking at me like I'm
It's only
crazy.
'cause he
Man,
got
the
a
Bulls
Bulls
went
jersey
this,
on.
the Bulls went
The
that.
Bulls.
It took Tamara, a Heat fan, to tell y'all that I'm not tripping.
That was when he
You
was with the
sat
Cavs,
tripping
though.
today, Cam.
No. The second time he was with the Cavs.
You know, I don't like you too much, man. Anyway.
Hey, y'all better stop arguing like KD and Draymond over here.
Nah. First of all, look. Golden State has hit their stride, bro. They back doing what they doing. But the only thing that's gonna, in my opinion, what's gonna mess that up is Boogie. They could be practicing all day with Boogie. I don't care. They could be practicing all season long. At the end of the day, once you step on that court, you are in your own mindset. And seeing as KD and the rest of the Splash family has been playing together for the past year and they clicked or whatever, that doesn't mean that Boogie has grasped that concept of now you're playing with the Splash family plus Draymond.
Okay, so I know Ace has said earlier too that he thinks that Boogie's gonna be the downfall of the Warriors.
I do.
Let's hear about that because I feel differently.
So
Okay, like too much star power is bad. Like I don't think Boogie is still gonna want his touches because he has an ego himself.
Mm-hmm.
Boogie is Boogie Cousins by himself. Then you have Draymond, that's another ego. Steph still gonna want his touches. I haven't even said KD's name yet. He's still gonna want his touches. These are 5 all-stars that you have on the floor together. Superstars.
No, that's not true.
Boogie, who
Draymond
hasn't-
Green's not a Draymond Green's not even an all-star this
Klay
year.
Thompson's not a superstar.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson should be a superstar.
Klay Thompson should be.
No.
He's not.
Why?
Struggles his
You know what?
creative
Go
own
ahead, finish your thought, man.
And
If I had to swing on one of those, you know what I'm saying, man.
But like I'm saying, and then 4 of which who have demands that can say that they want the ball because 4 of which have contributed to a championship. Boogie, who hasn't, is still going to demand his touches. So when you're demanding touches and that's going to mess up some chemistry on the floor because you haven't played with these men yet.
Yo, you want to go or can I?
Okay, I just want to touch on the fact that
Oh no.
Klay Thompson is a superstar.
He's not.
Why is James Harden a superstar?
Because he carries the team.
Because he carries the team and he scores a lot of points.
He can create his own shot.
Yes, that's part of being a
Thompson
superstar.
struggled.
Klay Thompson can't create his own shot.
Off the dribble,
No.
he just started to get there
Bro,
this year.
Klay Thompson is a dog on both ends of the floor, bro. James Harden don't even play defense.
Period.
Klay Thompson.
Period.
If
is
you
a
put
great-
Klay Thompson on this
the
Houston
Rockets.
team and take James Harden off, what's happening?
Yeah, what's happening?
Klay still gonna get buckets.
And
They're
still
gonna
gonna
lose.
Klay still gonna get buckets.
James
Klay Thompson
Harden
isn't a playmaker, man.
He's close to a triple double every
Okay,
night. Klay
okay.
Thompson doesn't have that in his arsenal.
Oh.
Klay
Okay,
Thompson's a
listen.
hired gun that can defend.
Okay.
The ultimate two-way.
Listen. I done had my tea this morning. I done been listening to my Jill Scott. Don't make me blow them positive vibes just to get with you, young blood. You young whippersnappers out here. Y'all always
Come
think
on,
y'all know. Listen to me.
Man.
He may have playmaking, and this is the argument because me and my homies been talking about Giannis and Kawhi. Remember I asked y'all that earlier this week.
Yeah.
Kawhi has the better shot and the better defensive prowess or whatever.
Right.
Giannis has he has that more dominant because you can't stop him from doing what it is that he want to do,
Okay.
and he has the playmaking.
Yeah.
So the same thing almost applies with James Harden and Klay Thompson.
Right.
James Harden got the playmaking and the shot. Klay Thompson has the shot, the defense. He can fit in anywhere. You feel me?
But this is what outside of defense
And 3-point shooting.
and 3-point shooting, which James Harden does pretty well. I mean, he percentage-wise, he's not that
He's
good.
a volume shooter.
But ain't nobody not gonna check James Harden from three. So take the defense out of the equation. He rebounds better. He's a better playmaker. He has better handle.
Yeah.
He can create,
Right.
and he knows how to win. He knows how you Klay
If he
Thompson,
knows how to win, how come he ain't got a chip?
because he gets tired out every playoff season.
He didn't have to get tired out last playoff
He's
series.
always carrying.
The
the
only
team,
person
bro.
that were down last series was who?
Chris Paul.
But
Chris Paul.
that's a big.
Big loss.
But
Oh,
dog, you were there. You were there. And this is Famous Los. Famous Los said this. Remember, I can't remember which one of them games it was when they were playing Golden State, where Chris Paul was hitting all of these dumb lucky threes.
Yeah, but I think it was game
Game
5.
Y'all remember that? And Famous Los, with him being a Warriors fan, he was like, man, if that's how y'all gotta win, y'all ain't gonna beat us. Which is facts.
Right.
Facts. I don't care who you are. You could be Steph. If you sit up here hitting lucky shots with a dude in your jersey, that's not gonna happen all the time.
However-
James Harden is just if he gets a ring, fine.
I don't think he's gonna get a ring, but
gonna get a
he's
ring.
He
better.
shouldn't get MVP this
He's
season.
way better.
either.
He's
Klay
way better than
Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
He's better than Klay.
I'll
way
pick
better than
Clay.
Klay
I will pick Clay over James
That's
Harden.
fine. Your team gonna lose. But Boogie, I think
Apparently not.
Boogie's gonna come back, and I'm on the fence about it, but I think at least the first month he's gonna be cool because he's gonna try to reintegrate himself, and he's on a contract. And he knows if Boogie don't do good this
If he
year,
blow it.
if he got like first of all he got to perform well, like he got to show he can still score, still rebound, and still be a dominant big man. And then on top of that, his attitude. He got to show because if you can't gel with these dudes because it's not like you go into a toxic situation. You go into the most well-ran organizations in the last 4 or 5 years right now. So if you can't gel with these dudes, then you can't gel with nobody in the NBA, bro. And that's he's already like one of them people where it's like, I don't really know if I really want to mess with Boogie.
You got one man.
Draymond?
That can make DeMarcus Cousins tick. Just like he made KD
In a good
tick,
way, in a bad way.
he can definitely make
Except DeMarcus Cousins is gonna swing.
Yeah.
I don't like Boogie. I don't. He flops too much, and he cry about every single thing.
does.
You about 8 foot, 7 foot, 19, and you out here crying after every foul, bro.
hard.
Get back on defense. But if Draymond pulled what he pulled with, whew,
If he pull that with DeMarcus Cousins, it's gonna be a lot.
that's a big boy.
There's some people not to approach like that. He ain't.
Right.
He's not approaching DeMarcus
And
like that.
Draymond let Tristan Thompson punch him,
Yeah.
Okay, you
But
bringing
that's-
up all
that's
types
all-
of
and he's Canadian.
See, man, Canadians getting hate from niggas. But,
Canadians are just nice. Like that's their stereotype. They just nice, and you let a Canadian punch you, bro. That's like
Dre.
Right. That's like letting Drake punk you, man.
Okay.
Drake.
Shout out to Big Draco. Man. Shout out to Soulja Boy.
The generous.
Biggest comeback in 2019.
I for sure was looking like the generous. I'm like, he said,
It was like from where?
I'm like,
Right.
Shout out to Soulja, man. Shout out to
Big
Soulja,
Draco.
man.
Big Draco.
Big Draco, man. That's
Boy.
my boy.
For Boogie Cousins, though, I mean, you know, for a month, he's going to be like on a minutes restriction. So we
Right.
really won't see how they clash because he's probably going to get like 15 to 20 minutes a night. But when they put it all together, you know what the Warriors do that a lot of y'all haven't talked about? They ride the hot hand. So if you're hot, they're going to go through you.
Right.
So I don't think there'll be a lot of like, woe is me, I'm not getting enough touches, because if DeMarcus is eating in the paint, then good things can happen. Now, there's a couple of things that could, you know what I'm saying, be the downfall of the Warriors, you know what I'm saying, in a playoff series. DeMarcus isn't a great rim protector. He really doesn't jump at all in his game. So that can get him in foul trouble.
But what I think they're gonna do is, I think they'll use him more on the outside.
On the outside,
and
yeah.
they'll have Draymond or KD in it, because KD has the length, and Draymond's a
Right.
former Defensive Player of the Year.
Exactly.
So even on offense, like, I think it's gonna be so deadly because now Draymond doesn't have to stand out there and be forced to take open threes. You'll have Boogie, Clay, Curry, and KD on the wings, and then Draymond on the inside. And when Draymond gets it, he got vision.
Yeah.
And all of them can pass and
Right.
have IQ.
Exactly.
So instead of Draymond being left open on the 3-point line, he's gonna be getting left open in the paint,
Exactly.
which is
Please
buckets.
let that happen.
Which is buckets.
It's buckets.
Draymond shoot like a praying mantis.
And it's just because he gotta do it. Y'all seen that meme? He shoot like he got a backpack on.
Yeah, he seemed like that for a minute.
But no, y'all forgetting Draymond. Draymond used to shoot, and he used to be, a decent shooter. It's just that when you playing with KD, Steph, and Clay, like, do you really need to shoot?
Right.
Do you really? When a man can score. Well, how much did he have in the first half? He had 52 points in the game, 60-something points in the game. Like, you got Curry going off, you got
Who had
KD
50,
going
60
off.
points in the game?
Clay.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
And the man don't need to dribble.
Yeah.
He don't need to dribble. So it's like, why should I shoot?
No.
But this is the most important thing why I think Golden State gonna be all right. Let me ask y'all, especially y'all too, since y'all think it's gonna
It's gonna be horrible.
And I got an answer for you.
Yeah, let me ask. I hope you do.
I got an answer for you.
If, let's say DeMarcus, he start popping off, right?
Popping off.
He start popping off at the. All
right,
Obama.
Shout out to Obama.
If he starts popping off, what can Golden State do? Like, do they have to keep him?
No, they don't.
Exactly. So, worst case scenario, it don't work. They let him go.
Yeah.
He goes away from the team. Now it's like, all right, we gave you a chance. Now you go deal with free agency in the summertime. You've already shown the whole world that you can't be that guy that can gel with everybody, and you want to be a superstar,
But
and
that's
you
what
just
we're
came off the
talking about.
Achilles injury.
Will it work?
But if it don't work, they still go to state. They still got 4 All-Stars and the two
All
of
I'm
the
saying
top
is-
5 players in the league. So what's gonna be the problem?
All I'm saying is,
They cut him his check, say, all right, Boogie, hey,
all I'm saying
wish you
is,
luck, my brother, and then that's it.
for the man to score 50, 60 points with Steph and KD on the same team
Playing
They don't
off.
have to.
in the same game,
Right. But he playing off of them though.
I don't care. He's done it. The man dunked on Kevin Durant before.
But do you know how?
You know how hard that is? That man is he's a tree. He's not a big tree, but he's a tree.
Do y'all know how hard how easy? Like, he's gonna get easy buckets. You can't double Clay. You can't double KD.
Right.
You can't double Steph. He's gonna be getting layups and easy, wide open threes. Like,
then-
y'all don't understand. Like, it's gonna be cakewalk. Oh, what?
And then with the Pelicans, he was developing into like a point center.
Right.
Like,
and he's gonna get the chance to play 1-on-1.
right.
Who's stopping Boogie 1-on-1?
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he gonna get the chance, because if he got the ball on the post, right? So if you come bring the double team, that means you leaving Clay open,
Right.
or you leaving Steph open, or KD with one of the teams who move the ball the best, and Draymond, as smart as he is, come on, man.
You know,
Come on,
I
man.
think the people that was able to, I ain't gonna say stop, but at least get in Boogie's head is long gone. those hard nosed big men.
Yeah.
Not the coaches, the hard. So you got Zebo.
But you got the two biggest bullies on the same team.
Joakim Noah, Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? People like that, like they definitely had the ability to get in Boogie head because of the way that they play. Boogie ain't finna turn down no contact. He's not gonna back down. And you know, guys like Joakim Noah, Zebo, Kevin Garnett, they the ones who brought it.
Y'all remember the Mighty Ducks? Y'all ever watched that? The Mighty Ducks?
When I was a kid, man, I was like 3.
Well, shit. Like they had two bullies on the team. Brothers used to wear the bandanas. I feel like that's how Boogie and Draymond gonna be. But before we leave, let's
Ben and Rashid.
Like Ben and Rashid. Let's talk about the All-Star votings.
Derrick Rose. My fault. That just happens.
It's looking like Doncic is gonna be a starter.
And he deserves it.
Over Anthony Davis and Jokic?
Jokic maybe.
He deserves it.
No.
He deserves it. He deserves to go to the All-Star game.
But it look like, because they be boycotting a lot of the rookies, so
They do.
how do y'all feel about the return so far?
Wasn't like
Doncic has earned it. Like this man.
Has he though? Is 20 points a game enough to be a starter in the All-Star game?
In the fashion that he's been.
So because you make loud buckets, that means that you
No, loud buckets.
Yeah.
What you mean loud
This man
buckets?
look like
when he scores, it's like ooh, like
back, you know,
yeah,
Absolutely. He's not just making rookies
over
look bad.
Anthony Davis.
He's not just making rookies look bad though. He's making everybody look bad.
So then what is
And
what
he's
does Anthony Davis do?
He's proving that James Harden's step back is indeed a travel. Because if Luka can be that big and do a proper step back without traveling, that shows a lot. And let's not forget the one person who Luka tried to put in the spin cycle with the fadeaway and couldn't do it and got locked up.
Don't you?
Out of all of the people, Doncic done put on skates, everything. The one person who locked that man up,
Yeah, I should own it.
Derrick Rose.
But they still lost.
He's not an all-star
I don't
starter.
care.
But he's
Fight me, Clem.
he's not an all-star starter, but he'll probably make the all-star team. I'm torn, to be honest, because he's gonna I don't think he's better than Jokic. I don't think he's better than AD. I don't really think he's better than Towns, but I think the timing of everything. I don't think a lot of people expect him to be this good. I think a lot of people thought he was a very high caliber talent coming out of Europe, but to be to average 20 a game and be the focal point of the Mavericks, I don't think anyone expected this to come. So that helps, but I don't think he's an all-star starter.
Well, I will warn y'all. There's a lot of times, like the rookie season can be so deceiving because we see a lot of times dudes come out. Tyreek Evans is and like when I be seeing him work, I be like, man, Tyreek. Like I watch Tyreek. Go watch Tyreek's rookie season.
Tyreek was balling this
and look at everybody who was in his class and look at where they at now. Like a lot of times when dudes get off to this great start like that, they burn out a lot faster. But our time is burning out, so we gonna wrap it up.
Derrick Rose, All-Star Game 2019-2020.
I don't know if we gonna make it next year. I know
He's gonna
Chicago
make it
gonna
next
be
year.
rooting for him,
Amen.
but
You got to.
if y'all would like to hear more, you can definitely do that on YouTube. Our channel is called JSU Blue White Flash. We're here every Friday. We're gonna be dropping content for y'all, so y'all gotta come out and listen, cause we dropping facts, ain't we?
We dropping
Especially
major
about the
facts.
Chicago Bulls.
Oh man.
Anyways,
Chicago.
with that being said, we not in Chicago. It may seem like it.
Boy.
But all right, we'll see y'all all next week. Come on, Boogie, go ahead and do it to the Clippers tonight and show these dudes what you got going on. All right, y'all.
All right.
Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all
Peace
next
out.
week.
Peace out.